Hello. Hello. Oh. Is it safe to come out? You thought this was Persona music? No, it's vibey music. It's vibey music. Hello? Hi? Is it safe to come out? Can I come out of the coral reef now and onto Twitch? Hello? Hold on, I'm too big. Hello? Hello, everyone? Hello? Welcome! Hello, hello! How's everyone doing? It's the model. Look at her, it's so cute! I'm not used to OBS. I apologize. Look, it's so cute! Hello! How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well. This music is very, very loud in my ear. It is very loud in my ear. How do I turn this down? Wait, I could turn it down like this. Aha! There we go. Hello everyone! I'm Soru! Welcome to the stream! Welcome to the stream! Oh, and away I go. Hello! I hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome, welcome. I'm still too big. I am not used to this, I apologize. But hi! I hope everyone's well today. It's the debut, it's the model. I'm so happy. I am so happy with this model, you have no idea. How's it going, Christian? How's it going, Claw? I am so happy with this model, you have no idea. Oh my god. Welcome! Hi! I am really bad at doing this, so I apologize if I'm awkward. I also just not woke up, but sort of woke up. I was lying in bed, 30 minutes before stream. I was just about to take a nap, and I'm like, wait a minute, today is debut day. I can't take a nap yet, I'm not ready! So I've been, stressing the past 30 minutes trying to, trying to get everything done. But hi! This is the model. I think it looks really cute. It has a couple of different, emotion variants as well that I'll be, that you'll be able to see and that I'll be able to use, and I'm really excited for. So this is, the default happy one. You know, just me talking, yada yada yada. There's an angry one. This is for when you guys piss me off. When you guys are down bad. Or, whenever a speedrun or something goes really wrong. I will be like this, and I will be complaining. Sleepy, hello! Thank you! I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, there's the happy expression, there's the angry expression. Ivy, hi! There's a sad one as well, so... when I lose in Splatoon 3 like I always do, I'll just be sad. I'll just be sad and cry in a corner. You don't want to make me sad, do you? You don't want to make me sad? Hi, Ivy. Craw! Aw, thank you. Can't say more to pop in, see the model. Thank you. Thank you for popping in, Ivy. I hope that you're doing well. I'm too big. How do I shrink myself to go back to normal size? I should really fix like some of the aspect ratio. Like I said, I'm still new at this. I apologize. But yep, those are like the three basic emotions that I have. I have the happy, I have the angry, and I have the sad. And I have like variations of it as well. So yeah. This is the model. I'm really happy with it. The artist did a really good job. And I'll be like shouting out everybody in a bit, but the artist is Jerry. The artist who did this was Jerry. He did an amazing job at it. But since it's like, yeah, I am horrible at talking and I'm horrible at like holding conversation. I am so sorry. Alright, thank you, Ivy. Hope you have a good rest of your day. But since it's, you know, a brand new model and I've been looking forward to this, and this is also like not really the start of something new, but something that I've been really wanting to do for a long time, and now it's here. I figured that now is the best time to like give a proper like introduction of myself, because most people on Twitch, like with, you know, those who have watched me before, I like dabbled into PNG tubing and VTubing. They just know me as like the one person who does speedruns of niche JRPGs and platformers. But I wanted to like give a more of an introduction, so I did a thing. That's not what I wanted to show. There we go. Oh no. That was the wrong slide. That was the wrong window. No. I was like practicing before stream. I was practicing before stream so that wouldn't happen, and it still happened. Oh god. Now the whole internet knows I'm a Sonic Frontiers fan. Very true. I have an unhealthy addiction to Sonic Frontiers. I made most of the overlay. The background photo is done by Okumono, and the transition is done by Spooky, or Spivek. I don't know how to pronounce names. But, like, they're all in the credit section of, like, in my Twitch About section. Everybody who worked on stuff and everyone who's, like, assets I was given permission to use, they're all down there. And like I said, I'll be, like, shouting all of them out in a bit as well. Because I made this little, well, I want to call it a PowerPoint, but it's not a PowerPoint, it's just Google Images as a slideshow. My computer screen went blank! Oh, there we go. But, yeah, I wanted to give a little bit of an introduction to myself. So, hello, I'm Soru Lievras. I am your local chill and very sleepy lionfish friend, and depending on the game, sometimes your enemy, if we're playing multiplayer online against each other. But, hello, welcome. These are the things that I really like, and just like the things I enjoy. I love novels, whether they're light novels, web novels, or just like normal, like more Western novels. I absolutely love them. Like, some of my favorite like Western novels would be like, I love like all of Jane Austen's stuff. Like, Jane Austen's probably one of my favorite novel authors. And then in terms of like web novels and light novels, I love stuff by like by Magonote, the author of Mushoku Tensei. And I love like I love Teppei-san's work with like ReZero, and you know, a lot of other like, I like a lot of isekai light novels, like isekai and like adventure. Sushi. I love sushi. Sushi is probably one of my favorite foods of all time. Like, either sushi or pizza would be, like, my favorite food of all time, I think. And only recently I've really been able to get into sushi. And I've had, like, this absolute craze over it recently. Like, I eat sushi as often as I can now, which admittedly is not as often as I would want. I love music. Music is probably, like, the thing I love the most in this world, except for, like, maybe anime. But I absolutely love music. I love a lot of different types of music. I love, like, rock and metal. I love EDM. I love video game soundtracks. I like pretty much any type of music as long as it's not country. Because, like, I tried getting into country and it's just not for me. But pretty much any other type of music I either really enjoy listening to a lot or I don't mind, like, dabbling into once in a while. I love sugary foods. I have a bit of a sweet tooth. Okay, a bit of a sweet tooth might be an understatement. There's a running joke in my friend group that I never am without a package of cookies or Oreos in my room, and I wish I could say that's wrong, but I just look to my left and there is an entire package of Chips Ahoy right next to me, ready to be eaten after stream. So, the meme that I have a huge sugar tooth in my friend group is true. I cannot deny it. Those allegations are true. I apologize. I love sugar. What can I say? It's really good. I love visual novels. Visual novels are one of my favorite types of entertainment. Anything from like Yukishio Sevens, When They Cry, like Higurashi, Yumineko. I love a lot of Minori's works, like Eden. I love Grisea. There's so many. There are so many visual novels that I love. It would take me like literally like an hour to go through my entire Steam list just to like show how many I have. It'll take so long. I have so many and I love them all dearly. Can't confirm there's always cookies somewhere. That is true. And then I love fluffies. Like any like stuffed animal or fluffy toy or fluffy blanket or anything I love, and I try to buy as many as I can. I may or may not have like a really big hammock in my room, which is just full of like plushies and fluffy stuff. I'm like I just mentioned like Higurashi a bit ago. You know how like Ryugu Rena is always like, you know, trying to take home all the cute stuff. You know, she's always like, "Omashikairi," and taking everything home. That is me with like plushies and stuffed animals and just fluffy stuff in general. I see it and I want to take it home and make it mine. I have a lot of hobbies. Surprisingly, I do go outside and touch grass once in a while. Probably my biggest hobby that I do is cycling. I love cycling. I guess, is this kind of a humble flex? I don't know. But I try to cycle as often as I can. Nowadays, because it's getting really cold outside, I can't cycle as much. But, you know, whenever possible, I do try to cycle. I try to cycle anywhere from 10 to 30 miles every day just because it's good for exercise and helps clear the brain. And I also get to, like, listen to music or read while I do it as well. I love songwriting. I am a composer. I've worked on a couple of original songs in the past, some of them on stream before I debuted, like, several years ago. But I think the thing that I'm most known for in terms of, like, music stuff is, I'm one of the composers for the indie RPG Echoes of Alinea, which is still in development as far as I know. The first 2 acts are currently available to download, and I am one of the main composers for that game. It's a lot of fun. If you enjoy like old school like Trails of Mana or Final Fantasy, I think you'd like that. I do enjoy parkour. Parkour is a hobby that I recently got into. I am not good at it by any means, but I love doing it. There's a couple places nearby that I absolutely love doing parkour at. Hardcore parkour! It's like the one video of the dude just being like, I do parkour! I do parkour! He just slams into the wall. That's me half the time. Like, I'm just like, I do parkour, and then I can't do, like, any jumps because my balance is really bad sometimes. One of the things I love to do, like, in my off time is just watching anime and sleeping. I'm just gonna combine both of them. Watching anime and sleeping. Sometimes I sleep while watching anime, because sometimes anime will help me fall asleep. Like last night, for example, I actually fell asleep watching quintuplets. But I love watching anime. I used to talk a lot about it, but I don't talk as much about it nowadays, at least not on like my main Twitter. But I love anime. I have seen way too many. And I will continue to keep watching them. Watching anime while you're sleeping though, sometimes like if I'm really tired and I can't fall asleep because of like insomnia or whatever, I'll turn on an anime and I'll just fall asleep to it. Some of my favorite shows to like really fall asleep to are Quintuplets and Achikochi. And what was the other one? There was another like really comfy anime. Oh, Yudu Camp. Yudu Camp was the other one that I usually like to fall asleep to. Ushibum, hello! Hello, hope you're doing well today. Yeah, and I guess speaking of like watching anime and stuff, I do a lot of manga and light novel collecting. I actually have like 2 full shelves of like manga and light novels, and I'm still trying to collect more, but I'm running out of space. My room is very, very small. So I'm trying to like figure out what shows and what series to get. But I love collecting manga. One of my favorite manga that I've been really collecting nowadays is Kaguya-sama Love is War. Because the manga just ended and I've been trying to find all of the volumes for that. I think I'm missing like 3 or 4 volumes now. So that's cool. It's Sushi. Yes it is! Hello! And then I guess one of my other hobbies is language learning, because English is my main language, as you all could tell. I'm not very good at it. It's my main language, but I'm not the best at it. But recently I've been trying to pick up a couple of other languages. I've been trying to learn Japanese quite a bit recently, and I've been also trying to find as many like textbooks about like ancient Gaulish or ancient Gaul, because I'm fascinated with like that type of language. So Gaul and Japanese are like the 2 other languages I'm really trying to learn, but Japanese is my main focus. I'm not good at either of them yet, so don't expect me to be able to hold a conversation yet with like in either of those languages, but I'm hoping that as time goes on, I'll be able to really improve on those languages, and maybe I'll do like a language learning stream or something. Because I know like there are some people who do like Duolingo streams like in Japanese, so maybe I could do those at some point. Maybe. Depends on if people are interested in that. Thank you for the follow. That did not show up the way I wanted it to. Hold on. Hold on. There we no. There we go. The alert was hidden behind my screen capture, but Ushi, thank you for the follow! I apologize for the scuff. And the things I dislike, the things that I'm like pretty scared of. I am terrified of spiders, and just bugs in general. I have severe arachnophobia when it comes to like real life, and even like in video games, I'm really bad with arachnophobia for the most part. There's a couple games that I'm able to like handle it, like for example Xenoblade, I'm able to handle the spiders for the most part, but pretty much like any spider and bug type thing, I'm really scared about. You have such a nice about me section, it's inspiring. Oh, thank you, Sleepy! I'll be honest, I am absolutely horrible with like coming up with sections and layouts, so that means so much to me. Congrats on the model, maybe I'll be back. Okay, thank you, Ushi. Thank you for the congrats. Another thing that I really dislike are thunder. Is thunder. Because, I have some pretty bad nerves, which I guess it kind of goes with the jump scares. I probably should have moved that, like, above cold. But any, like, sudden loud noises, I'm not really good with, which is why I'm not super good with, like, creepy horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's or anything like that. I've tried to play a couple in the past, and I'm gonna try to do a couple more just to, like, get over that fear, but yeah, thunders and, like, really loud and sudden jump scares I'm not really good with. When it comes to horror games, I prefer, like, the slow burn psychological horror that leaves you on edge. I don't really like the in-your-face, it's like, bah, jump scare, and then it goes away. I like the long lingering horror. And then the other thing I really dislike is the cold. I am, it's funny, despite me being like a fish in the water, I cannot stand the cold. And I get cold very, very easily, so... like, earlier this week, it was like 8 or 9 degrees outside. Like 8 or 9 degrees Celsius outside. Which is very, very cold. That's like high 40, low 50 Fahrenheit, I believe. It was really, really cold. Yeah, those are the things I don't really like. Here's a little mouse. Hello! Wait, I just realized I can use my arrow keys. What am I doing? These are like some of my favorite things, like my favorite anime, favorite music, favorite games. My my number one favorite anime is Higurashi no Nakukoro ni by Ryukishi 07. Which, oh, by the way, the author of Higurashi, which is Ryukishi 07, is working on one of the new Resident Evils. And even though I just said that I'm not really good with jump scares or anything, I love Ryukishi 07's work, and I love Higurashi and Yumineko. So I'm probably gonna try to play that on Steam when it comes out. But yeah, my favorite animes are like Higurashi no Nakukoro ni Mushoku Tensei, Clannad, Summertime Render, Haruhi Suzumiya, Gakutsuo, and Karakai Jouzo no Takagi-san. Those are probably like my number one, well, I can't say number one because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them, so I can't say they're all my number one. But those are easily my favorite anime of all time. I see a lot of people talk about like these 3 nowadays, you know, Higurashi, Mushoku Tensei, and Clannad. Summertime Render was really popular before, and so was Haruhi. I don't see a lot of people talk about Gankutsuo or The Count of Monte Cristo. It is such a good anime, and I really wish that more people like would watch it. It's such a neat perspective on The Count of Monte Cristo that you don't normally get, and it's done in like it's done in a really intriguing way, and the art style of the anime is just so unique but so beautiful. It is very bright. It is very bright and colorful. And then of course, Karakai Jouzo no Takagi-san. I absolutely love anything and everything that Yamamoto-san has made, and Takagi-san was probably my favorite one. Imperial Circus Dead Decadence, oh my god, I love that band! I would have put that band here, but that was a little bit too long compared to like everything else, so I had to cut it down to Imperial Circus, which was which is Ribi's like more clean vocal project. But Imperial Circus Dead Decadence is one of my favorite bands of all time. I absolutely love them. But favorite music, like I said before, I have a lot of like different styles of music I listen to. All of my favorite bands are usually like either Japanese metal, deathcore, or the occasional like J-rock band or J-pop group. But I love like soundtrack musicians, like people who work on like various video games and animes and movies. So like my favorite metal musicians would be like Utsupi, Imperial Circus and Imperial Circus Dead Decadence, Dexcore, and Zemeth. Zemeth is a one-man, like a solo deathcore slash metalcore project. It's kind of similar to Imperial Circus, except it's a lot more melodic with the guitar. And they're really good. They actually had a new album, or not new album, they had a new EP released this year, which is very, very good. And then some of my other favorite like artists would be Dai, who worked on a lot of the Higurashi and Yumineko soundtrack. I love listening to Dai's music. I love listening to Goshina, who composed a lot of stuff for like Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer. They worked on Code Vein, which is one of my favorite like anime games of all time. It's really, really cool and really fun. If you enjoy like Dark Souls type games, and if you like anime, then I highly recommend Code Vein, because Code Vein is just like anime Dark Souls pretty much. And there's a lot of customization. You can make so many cool characters in Code Vein. And then of course, you know, I can't shy away from Yoko Shimomura. The myth, the legend. Worked on music in Kingdom Hearts and in my favorite video game of all time, which is a perfect segue, Xenoblade. We stan Yoko Shimomura in this household. We absolutely stan. In fact, actually, a lot of my own like music is inspired by Yoko Shimomura. Like a lot of my when I compose music for video games, a lot of the style that I do is like heavily inspired by Yoko Shimomura and by Dai. So that's kind of cool. And then with my favorite games, well, I already said before, but Xenoblade. Xenoblade is my favorite series of all time. And actually, just the Xeno games is my favorite series of all time. And I love pretty much every game in the series, whether it's Xenogears, Xenosaga, or the Xenoblade series. All of the ones that I've played, I absolutely love. The only one that I actually haven't played is Saga Episode 2 and 3, and then Xenoblade X. But Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 3 would probably be my favorite in the series. I just absolutely love them, and I have been obsessed with Xenoblade 3 recently. Another game that I really like is the Persona series, or specifically Persona 5, because that was the first game in the series that I actually got introduced to thanks to a friend of mine. Absolutely love it. I love like the JRPG aspect of it, which I think is actually why I liked Xenoblade so much, or rather the other way around, because I played Xenoblade first and then Persona. Other games I really like are like Higurashi and Yumineko, which I already talked about before, but those are visual novels by Ryukishio7, who is one of the authors for one of the upcoming Resident Evil games. I think it's Resident Evil Forte, I believe is the title. Some guy got my throat. Resident Evil Forte, I believe is the name of it, because it's technically like Resident Evil F, but the F is written like the Forte note in like music theory. So I believe the official name is Resident Evil Forte. And then I also love playing Minecraft. I really want to do like a Minecraft series at some point. I love playing Genshin. Genshin is my game. It was so good. It is so good. I absolutely love it. I used to stream it a lot, but now not as much. And then Splatoon 3 is one of my favorite games as well, which I'm not super good at Splatoon 3, but I want to get better, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, especially with friends. Moving on, we have the tags, and as you can see, I am not good with names. If you guys have any better ideas, please let me know. Please let me know. But from here on out, all future streams, which I should have done this stream. I forgot. I forgot. But all future streams and like highlights of the streams and stuff will be hashtag with Soru Streamfest, which is, you know, obviously a play on my name, Soru Lievras. Any like fan art, if anyone ever like decides or wants to draw fan art or any art that I end up commissioning and stuff, the hashtag for that will be hashtag Lievrart or Lievrart. I know that that's kind of hard to say. It's Libra and art, so Livrot. It's weird. I come up with weird names, I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. And then, like, fan names, people in the chat, subscribers, like, I am not good at coming up with names. I couldn't figure anything out. Part of me was thinking, like, Livrans, which is, like I said, like, based off of the Lievras part of the name. Well, I was thinking terrorist, which is like the scientific name, or one of the scientific names for lionfish, because obviously I'm a lionfish girl. So I was thinking, like, you know, maybe have like a lionfish motif with the fan name, but also I was debating having it be like a part of my actual name, but I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Because I'm really bad with names, if you couldn't tell. So I'll let you guys decide. But the other thing, and I mentioned this before, but I'm not the only one who like worked on all of this. So also, oh, you can't see my cursor down here. Okay, cool. I said this earlier, but I'm not the only one who like worked on all of this. There's a lot of things like going on behind the scenes, whether people I commissioned for the art or for emotes, or like the layout and the music that you hear and everything. So I do want to give like a shout out to everyone who actually helped with everything. And so I have a neat little credit section. So the model is done by Jetty or Geminix. I am bad at reading. Oh my god. He did such an amazing job on the model. Please go give him some love. And if you're interested in like getting a model as well, I highly recommend. And like I'll be tagging Jetty on Twitter and stuff when everything's done as well, so everyone could go over and share the love, because this model would not be possible without him. So yeah, the profile art that you see that I've been using on Twitch and Twitter is done by Pochaimo, who is an artist who is really, really good. They do a lot of really good Genshin Impact art. And like I said, like if you want to check any of these people out, there are like links in the About Me section under the credits. There's a hyperlink to every single one of them, so if you want to check any of them out, please be sure to do that, because this would not be possible without them. The emotes. Currently, the main emote, I'm working on like updating all of the other ones that we have. I've been in contact with an artist, but they're not done yet. But currently, the main emote that we have is the title screen, which is a cute little one of Mashiroshina from Sakura Soul, hiding behind a little thing, like hiding behind a little board that says title on it. That was done by Chika Dayo. She is an amazing artist, an amazing illustrator, and she's actually a Twitch partner now, so big congrats to her. But that emote was done by her. Absolutely love it. The layout, so this particular layout that you see is done by Okumono. Well, specifically, like, the background image is done by Okumono. I did, like, all of the other stuff, but the background image that was used was done by Okumono. And the Just Chatting segment that we saw, like, at the very beginning of the stream was done by Small Shushi, who is also really good. All of these people are really good and very, very talented, if you couldn't tell. And then for the music, Stream Cafe music is they did just the Just Chatting music, which is what you hear like right now. I got a message on my phone, I'm sorry. The music that you hear in the background right now is Stream Cafe's musics. And like I said, all of these are used like with permission and all that stuff. I either commissioned all of these personally, or they're like all used with explicit permission. So, and all credit is down where they go, like I said before. But Stream Cafe Music did this song. And then the starting soon song that you heard at the beginning was done by Zephy, who makes a lot of really, really good music. I've been listening to a lot of Zephy's music, like, just casually. Even before doing, like, VTubing and PNGTubing, I listened to a lot of their music. And then, last but not least, we have the panels, which is, you know, the About Me section and all that stuff, and that is done by yours truly. So, yay! That was perfect timing for the music to end! I did not plan that! God, but yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know how to talk anymore. But, yeah, that's everything. I think, right? I don't have any hidden... Okay, no, I don't. So, yeah. That is everything. I'm really, really happy with everything. I'm really happy that everything, like, came together and that everything just works so well. I'm so happy, you have no idea. I'm also very nervous, if you couldn't tell. I am extremely nervous. But yeah, I'm not good at just talking, so I guess like in terms of the debut section of the stream, thank you